Doublecast. Today, Flightless Lerks versus TAWtoise. This is Division 4, I believe. Flightless Lerks, strong team though. They've got strong members. They were the victors in the ENSL Newcomer Tournament, I believe. And it looks like we're changing servers. Here we go. I believe we're playing Mineral and Zombie. I've played this map quite a few times, but I haven't memorized all of the room names, so you'll have to bear with me. I'm also going to disable that chat window there. All right. It's a pretty big map. As for upgrades, they all seem viable. Talking alien upgrades, of course. We'll see what these teams decide on. I'm excited. I love casting, and I like the lower div matches because they're more unpredictable, we'll say, in their strats and just the outcomes in general. Although you could say that aliens have a larger chance of winning. I have cast another Div4 matchup a couple of weeks ago now, I believe, which was Schichtenschacht versus I'm gonna have to look up the name. That'll be on my channel. You can check that out. It'll be in the NS2 NSL match playlist or something to that effect. I'm not one for details. Alright, so Flightless Lerks, current members. We've got Caligo, Starseeders, Reknet, Div4, Red Knives, Ace, Aqua 5, Lincoln, the Pirate King, Treddy, and Ike. And TAWtoise is Chris, Recon DK, CLU, Leech, DC Darkling, Hefty, Neoken, Reindeer or Reindeer. Actually, I think TAWtoise is the other team that I cast previously. Johan, SF, Carrie, and 2D. These names are very familiar, so I believe it was Schicht and Schacht versus TAWtoise last time around. This is my second official cast, second time doing Div4 as well, and this time will be TAWtoise versus Flightless Lerks. If you enjoy the cast, make sure you subscribe. It would be much appreciated. I intend to be casting for quite a while if possible. I also like to try out different games on Steam, so if you have any suggestions or if you'd like to watch me stream any game at all, give me a shout and I'll do my best to play for you. So it looks like TAWtoise will be 2D, Hefty, Neoken, Chris, DC Darkling, and CLU. And Flightless Lerks. Members playing today are Aqua 5, Reknet, The Pirate King, Starcedarus, Ike, and Caligo. You may not know Chris, but he is the man who has been working on the ENSL Gathers page. Big shout out to Chris. Thank you very much for all your hard work. If audio levels are wonky, you let me know in the stream. I can see the chat. I will disable that when the game is live though. TAWtoise will be commanding the Marine round for TAWtoise, and I still don't know who will be in the hive for Flightless Lerks. See, we've got 4 comm badges here. We'll see who draws the short straw. And out of ref. So apparently my stream is age restricted and unwatchable unless you have a YouTube account. Thanks to Vindaloo for pointing that out. I'm going to try to fix that right now. If I can figure out. YouTube settings are kind of convoluted. Yeah, convoluted indeed. Did I hear thunder? I wouldn't want the power to go out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am trying to find exactly where this setting is. Spin Tires. I've heard good things about that game. Alright, game is going live, ladies and gentlemen. 10 seconds to go. Alright, so we've got aliens spawning up in mineral, top right side of the map. Marines starting with arms lab first. We've got 2 building, 3 building. That's a power build if I've ever seen one. And we've got a whole bunch of aliens streaming down the right side of the map here. They're going to engage in locker, looks like. Neoken goes down to Caligo, and CLU goes down to Pirate King. That was a team effort though. Marines are able to clear lockers, and they're going to start building the RT there. Meanwhile, Chris getting surrounded by 2 skulks, almost takes out Aqua there, but is ambushed by RecNet. Good play. Aliens have gone Crag Hive, and RecHet managed to kill Neoken. Alien or Marine res expansion is going to be delayed by a bit, as aliens have sisted into pump control, and they've got a drifter building the RT there. Got a very tense standoff here. Chris managing to chip a couple skulks there. CLU goes down. Chris still alive. Empties his pistol, and he's going to get taken down. 3 skulks, 4 skulks, very chipped here. Neocan doing his best to keep them at bay, but it looks like they're going to get into lockers. They're going to start biting that RT down. Meanwhile, CLU is going to reinforce from the Marine start, as the RT will go up for Marines in production. CLU knew he had to be careful, but he got taken out anyways by Wreck there. And it looks like these 3 skulks will manage to take out Locker's RT. They're going to fall back. Ike gets taken out by Chris. Good shooting there. Meanwhile, we've got 2 Marines moving into generators. And Pirate King is biting down the RT in production. Darkling and Hefty here trying not to get surrounded, but they get separated. Hefty, good shooting. Darkling will go down to Aqua. And the RT in production is saved. But Hefty goes down to 3 skulks in transfer. Neocan manages to survive and save production RT from further harass. Meanwhile, the aliens have assisted into drill site and storage. Drill site RT has been built. Still no shells on the field. Chris moving up into pump control here. He's going to try to do some economic damage. And there is a thunderstorm going on out there, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize in advance if I lose my internet connection. RecNet biting down the RT and lockers. Meanwhile, Darkling and Neocan are moving into generators. They're going to see if they can spot any fresh RTs here, but nothing but cysts. Meanwhile, they're getting surrounded by 3 skulks. Aqua in the vent above them. 3 shells are up. Marines have started Armor 1. Delayed upgrades for Marines there, as they had early res troubles. The Pirate King is going to take down the RT in production, leaving Hefty and Chris to defend lockers. Chris had really good positioning there on top of the lockers, but he was unable to stop the aliens from taking over lockers. Here comes Neocan to reinforce from automation. Picks off RecNet, but goes down to Ike. That was some good biting on Ike's part. Meanwhile, we have a Lerk up in storage, biting the RT there, but falling back. It's always dangerous to bite RTs as Lerks. Darkling going down in automation to Ike. And Marines are currently on 3 res nodes with 1 going up in lockers. Storage will go down though. Aliens on 4 res nodes. With the Drifter in pump control. Might go for a Crag there. Biomass 2 is almost complete. Chris almost takes out Caligo there. Production goes back up for Marines, putting them on 4 res nodes. Storage has been assisted, but no RT dropped yet. We've got a Drifter in motion towards drill site. Pump control currently has a Crag in it. And we've got CLU and Hefty trying to move into gen. But they're going to get surrounded by 2 skulks and a Lerk and taken out pretty fast. Darkling desisting pump, but he's all alone. He's not going to last very long against these Lerks and skulks coming in here. And that RT damage was all for naught, as it will be healed up by the Crag. Neocan, meanwhile, in storage, desisting there. Neocan goes down to Aqua in storage. Meanwhile, RecNet set up for an ambush here, waiting for the second Marine to come through. He gets the pick on Chris there. That was a good ambush. Takes out Hefty as well. Excellent biting. Marines are in a very tough spot right now. They're going to be on 2 res very soon, unless Neocan can defend this RT in lockers. And the entire north side of the map is green. which is bad news for the Marine team. Meanwhile, Darkling and CLU are going to push up into storage here. And it looks like we've got a Lerk down. I don't know if we had 2 Lerks. I believe we did. CLU gets cleaned out of storage, but the Marines managed to get the RT down there. Marines having a very hard time applying pressure and also holding onto the res. Poor Hefty here gets surrounded in automation. Manages to kill the Pirate King. It's good shooting there. And Caligo will rotate to transfer. Chris parasited and undefended in production. Gets taken down immediately. Neoken must be a little embarrassed there for abandoning his teammate. And we've got shotguns on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Marines on armor 1 weapons, 1 shotguns at 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Aliens on 3 shells, biomass 3, and researching metabolize. Aliens on 43 team res. There's a drifter sitting in drill site ready for the hive drop there. Marines getting caught unawares just south of pump control. And it looks like they're going to lose 2 shotguns. Neoken moving in silently. He's going to see if he can save any of that. I don't think he's been seen yet. But with that Crag and pump control, it's going to be hard to do any damage here against these 2 fades. They got to recycle that shotgun. That shotgun is just expiring. And that's 1 shotgun down. But the Pirate King has lost his fade. Aqua almost blackbarred there as well. Chris and Neoken doing excellent damage to those fades. And these Marines are going to get cleaned up out of pump control. Darkling takes Caligo by surprise around the corner. Caligo very low. He's going to get ambushed by CLU here. Caligo loses his Lerk in automation. Marines are putting up good pressure right now. They got to keep this up. But it looks like they're getting low on P-res. Ike getting blackbarred and Jen. My goodness. Hefty almost took Ike out there. Marine res is open, but there aren't any skulks to bite down production right now. Meanwhile, Neoken and Chris are going to head up back through to pump control. And the fades might go base here. CLU in storage. Yeah, Marines are applying pressure on the res nodes, but aliens are thinking of a base rush right now. We've got a skulk biting down the RT in security. And Darkling rounding the corner. Gets ambushed by Reknet. Decent shot on Reknet there. I think that RT might go down though. Meanwhile, production RT getting bit down by aliens as well. Chris and Neo can have to make quicker work of these RTs. They're going to get surrounded very soon. The second hive has been built. Phase tech is researched at the 10-minute, 10-second mark. We've got Leap being researched. Storage RT has gone back up for aliens. Marines currently on 3 res nodes, aliens on 5. Those early engagement losses are going to cost, or already costing, this Marine team dearly. This phase gate going up in pump control though, Marines might be able to apply enough pressure to pull the aliens off their RTs. Aqua and Ike. Missing swipes on Darkling, or Darkling just getting meted. Reknet finishes off Darkling. These 3 fades are going to scoot out of there back to the hive in mineral processing. Meanwhile, the phase gate has gone up in break room. And the RT and pump is very low. One shot from a shotgun will take that out. Meanwhile, Aqua versus Hefty here. Aqua swipes down Hefty. And the Harvester goes down in pump. Meanwhile, the gate is currently undefended, but we have at least one respawner currently. Marines are falling back towards the gate. And Marines are dropping, or aliens are dropping like flies here. 2 skulks down. The phase are still up. Marines managed to save the phase gate. And Chris got separated from the pack there. He moved up a bit too quick, almost got taken up by Aqua. Reknet getting pretty low in automation to Neoken's rifle there. Marines are only on 2 res nodes. Pump control will be going up though, and we've got a shade and loading bay. I'm a big fan of the shaded drifters. And here we go, base rush. We've got 5 aliens in the Marine start with not enough rest to beacon. The Marine comm jumps out. TAWtoise's going to regret this very quickly. Meanwhile, the Marines are phasing back. Can they save the base? That's a lot of teeth. A couple fades pretty chipped here. We've got 2 respawners. Darkling, can you clear this? Oh, Ike loses his fade. Meanwhile, the phase gate is still up, just south of pump, as well as the RT, putting Marines on 3 RTs. They need upgrades. They need upgrades to stay in this. Aqua low here. Moving back towards the hive and mineral to heal up. But aliens have this open lane to Marine start, and they're just going to keep abusing that. That's a well-positioned obs. Ike almost managing to kill Chris with 4 Marines there. This entire map is turning green, ladies and gentlemen. Aliens are only on 4 RTs though. Aqua getting stuck in security maybe. Nope, he's gonna go through storage to drill site to heal. I like this drifter. That's a Kabooble strat if I've ever seen one. Ike here almost. Oh, he does get the ambush on Neoken. We've got CLU alone with a shotgun on the phase gate, and it's gonna get surrounded. My goodness. Excellent coordination by the alien team there. That phase gate was the Marine team's lifeline. Without that, they have no map presence. And it does not look like they'll be able to hold their naturals. Darkling swiped down by Reknet right outside the base. These Marines need to wait for spawners and head out in groups. They're moving out single file. That's a good way to die. CLU pistoling down the Pirate King. So Pirate King tries to escape. Marine start there. Meanwhile, security RT goes down. I don't think that was ever built to begin with. And we've got a 3rd hive going down in production. Aqua very low. Manages to escape security. Reknet is just fast. Very quick. Security RT has gone back up for Marines, and they're moving towards storage, unaware of the drifter there. While aliens are poised to hit Marine start again. Reknet just wrecking with his fade. TAWtoise out of the chair temporarily until Marines spawn. And it doesn't look like the Marines know exactly what they should be doing right now. Amazingly, this RT is still up and pump. I did not see that, but it is still drawing resources for this Marine team. 2D can beacon right now, but it looks like the Marines are going to try to surround this alien push, which might cost them dearly. 1 IP down. There goes the beacon. Beacon was a little late. I think holding onto that res and dropping another IP might have served Marines better, but at this point I don't think it makes much of a difference. There we go. These Marines are separated just enough for the aliens to ambush them. Neocan alone in security here. Black bars Ike's skulk, and Ike is going to retreat instead of biting down the RT in security, surprisingly. But these two fades look like they're moving into the Marine start. They don't seem too confident though. I think they know Marines are falling back. Aqua takes out Hefty right outside Marine start. Shotgun down. Marines are still on 1 IP. That storage res is still up. Locker has gone back up for Marines. We've got Kaligo with 55 P res. He can Onos any second now. Marines on 4 res nodes, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this map. CLU will go down in a flurry of swipes just outside production. Hefty surviving very long against these fades and lockers here. Darkman's going to recycle a shotgun, but he won't get any shots off. Well, he gets 2 shots off, but they don't land. And Kaligo has Onost. Kaligo with no upgrades, however. He's retreating. Oh, he's gonna kill the RT and pump. That's not a bad call. Marines still on weapons 2, armor 1. Mines were researched at some point. The aliens just have a bevy of upgrades. They've got their full 3 Vail, Shell, Spur combo. They've got Charge for Kaligo. They've got Advanced Attack, Bile Bomb, Leap. What they're missing right now is more drifters. Drifters with hallucination. And there's one right up here, that Kabooble drifter. He's got to see some action. Chris, you're taking out Ike with his shotgun. Ike's skull goes down. Chris forces back Wreck at the same time, and here we've got Kaligo. Ooh, Aqua takes down Chris in a couple swipes there. Kaligo ready to pounce, and lockers. Scan goes down in automation. We've got 4 Marines moving through automation here. They're gonna go for a phase gate. And here we've got another drifter drop. Aliens moving into Marine start. Chris is ready for the assault. He gets taken out really quick. Meanwhile, Kaligo on the obs is going to prevent beacons from respawning these Marines. Well done there. That was good
Command
thinking.
station taking damage.
And no aliens currently on the phase gate in automation. Marines are determined to hold on here. My goodness, Aqua very quick with those swipes. me Reknet is a silent fade. Very powerful. Kaligo ambushing Chris right around the corner here. And the obs is unbuilt in Marine start. They cannot beacon this. Alien's currently on the phase gate. Kaligo forced to retreat temporarily. Aqua has lost his fade to Chris. Chris proving to be a very valuable teammate here. Starseeder's Gorge goes down to Neoken and Tootie here. Marines just recycling shotguns as fast as they can at this point. Armor 2 is going up. Marines don't like these fades. Chris getting a couple decent shots off on Reknet there, forcing him to retreat. Marines on 2 res nodes here, Aliens on 6 with 115 team res, and their TAWtoise will call the GG. Flightless Lerks takes round 1 as Kara. And we'll take a look at the stats here. Look at these accuracies, my goodness, these are not Div4 players, ladies and gentlemen. What is happening here? Okay, well, Tootie doesn't really count. Tootie was in the chair. But look at these 3 players. I think with a bit more coordination, Marines would have been able to do some great things there. But these aliens are no slouches either. Look at this. Oh my goodness. 44 and 3, 36 and 6. Just absolutely wrecking this Marine team. Ah! Very high skill players here, people. Look at this graph. That says it all. That says it all. Marines were able to hold on to quite a bit of res though for a while. That's impressive. And it looks like TAWtoise is 1 member down. Maybe their power went down in the thunderstorm. Make some noise in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see who's watching this thing. This is fun. Casting are fun. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to find that age restriction setting in YouTube again because people are messaging me on Steam, unable to view unless they're logged into Google. Google, do no evil. These YouTube settings, I don't know who designed this page. looks like OBS might be frozen as well. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Alright, age restriction has been removed. Now, as to whether I have to restart the stream or not, I am not sure. And it looks like TAWtoise has readied up. Waiting on Flightless Lerks. Game's going live. We've got TAWtoise spawning in mineral as aliens. Starseeder is getting out of the comm chair to build the arms lab. Aliens streaming into automation. RecNet setting up an ambush here just outside security. Aqua goes down. Neoken Blackbard, however, he's gonna play it safe. RecNet and Lincoln in automation here are gonna try to take out as many skulks as they can. My goodness. Caligo, the lone survivor of that battle. Marines on 2 res nodes. This is a much better start for the Marine team this time around. Aliens have upgraded to Crag Hive and assisted out to pump control. Meanwhile, we've got a gorge and drill site falling back as Caligo pushes into storage. And the Pirate King, I believe, has heard CLU and pump. Caligo building the RT here in storage. I don't know if this is the best of ideas. He's going to go down immediately to Neoken and Chris's skulks. Meanwhile, the Pirate King has managed to clear pump control of CLU. He and Awk are going to desist that. And we've got Rec moving up through generators into mineral. Darkling has put a tunnel down in storage to the hive. Armor 1 completing for Marines. Aliens on 1 shell. Neoken has cleared pump control. Aliens still on 1 res node here. With a whip and a crag in storage, but no res to drop the RT. A minor oversight by 2D. Rec takes down CLU and Gen. Rec is joined by Lincoln. They're going to hold that lane down. Meanwhile, we got a lot of aliens on the left side here as Aqua rounds the corner. He's going to get ambushed by Chris, leaving 3 skulks to bite security while Marines push up through pump. But only Hefty is on the RT here. Pirate King and Caligo falling back through pump. Their work is done there. Chris attempts an ambush. Chris goes down, but so does the Pirate King. Caligo takes down Neoken, but just barely. Excellent kill by CLU there. Aliens have got to take down this res. They want to make these alien lives matter. Meanwhile, Lincoln and Rec are going to move out. Actually, no, they're just going to hold Gen for now. It's a wise decision. Going to draw skulks in and finish them off so that they can't bite res elsewhere on the map. I think aliens might want to cut their losses there and just take the tunnel to storage. Try to go through automation to lockers in production. Lincoln holding the fort in Gen. Loses his buddy in that engagement, but is able to hold that RT at least for now. And we've got 2 Marines in storage working on this tunnel, but that Crag and Whip are definitely paying off now. Meanwhile, drill site has gone up for aliens, putting them on 3 res nodes at the 4-minute mark. Marines currently on 5. Weapons 2 has begun. Marines currently on armor 1, weapons 1. Aliens still on 1 shell. Biomass 2 starting at 4 minutes 30. RecNet pushing these skulks back into the hive. As Hefty takes out Lincoln, Gen will go down for Marines, and we've got Aqua pushing back into storage. Meanwhile, Hefty's going to start biting production down. Aqua bypassing storage, he's going to go into drill. There's less PvE there, he gathers. Tootie and Neoken hot on Aqua's heels. Aqua goes down to Neoken, but not before he kills Tootie. Meanwhile, Pirate King has moved back into pump, and he is desisting there while we have 2 skulks biting the RT down in production. It goes down. RecNet late to save that. Meanwhile, Darkling in security might get picked off by Caligo. Nope, Darkling falling back is going to be rejoined by Neoken. Marines clear production of skulks, but the 2, at least Darkling, rotates to storage from security, forcing these Marines to respond. RecNet going to fall back to Locker. That's quite a long run going around that obstacle there, though. Meanwhile, Chris is lurked. He's joined by Neoken in pump, and Aqua is parasited in automation. Chris swooping in for the kill. Gets a couple quick bites off there. Phase tech has started. Weapons 2 is done for Marines. Shotguns nearly there as well. 3 shells have just gone up for the alien team. And we've got Neoken's Skulk and Chris's Lurk in lockers. Trying to take out Caligo. Chris is getting pretty low here. He's got to be careful. Chris will manage to escape through Gen. Nope, he's going to go through pump. Aqua gets ambushed by CLU and Darkling in security. Marines currently on 4 res nodes, aliens on 3 with 1 building in pump. Marines might finally be able to claim that RT. But we've got Lincoln and RecNet knocking at the alien's door here in mineral processing. They're going to get cleaned out. Marines starting to lose a bit of map presence now. Both IPs are up. We've got a base gate built in surface for Marines. And aliens are just chomping down RTs. Generator RT goes down from the Marine team. And we've got 3 shotguns moving into storage here. Chris has to be very careful. Nope, Chris backs out. He's not taking any chances with his Lurk. Chris might go base here. Pirate King, RecNet, and Caligo turning this whip into mincemeat in storage. Chris harassing RT in security. Lincoln responding. Got 4 shotguns on the field here. Aliens might want to wait for these Marines to be out of position and then go hit base before Marines are able to get a gate up. Storage is already at 99%. The power, that is. And I think RecNet might have heard Chris regenning at security. Scan going down on Chris as he retreats from security. And Marines are getting a phase gate in drill site. That is a very strong phase gate. Meanwhile, we've got 2 skulks right outside of Marine start. They have been spotted. Chris loses his lurk in automation to Reknet's shotgun. Neocan and Darkling force a beacon. Darkling will escape with his life to start biting security again. Aliens are assisting the entire right side of the map. Drill site RT has gone down, leaving pump very exposed. And it looks like the aliens were able to take out the obs in surface, but a new one has gone down. Looks like CLU is currently fading along with Neocan. Metabolize has been completed. These fades are going to have to play it very safe. What an excellent ambush by the alien team there. In pump station. 2 shotguns down for the Marine team. Reknet silently waiting for his chance to kill a fade. As spawners phase through. So we've got 3 fades. We've got Neocan, CLU, and Hefty. And we've got a phase gate in production. Marines are currently on 6 res nodes versus the aliens 3. Aqua moving up to Gen here. And we've got engagements in pump. But it looks like the Marines will not be able to apply any pressure there right now. Reinforcements from drill site, however. Armor 2 currently going up. CLU getting blackbarred. He goes down to Reknet. 1 fade down. Aqua holding his ground in production here. Meanwhile, Caligo is going to see if he can get a surround on these life forms. Caligo gets spotted and parasited by Chris. Hefty will retreat to the hive. And we've got Lincoln, Reknet, and Pirate King sitting just outside of Mineral with 3 shotguns. Aliens, however, are back on the base gate. Aqua phases through, takes out Darkling in 1 shot. Chris opting to bite the RT in lockers. Marines are sitting on a whole buttload of team res here, 61 team res. And the aliens have just enough for another hive drop. They need to secure location though. With phase gates in production and drill site, there's not much they can do. So it looks like the skulks are biting down res right now. They're going to try to slow down this Marine push. A bone wall goes down behind Reknet and Lincoln. Lincoln goes down to Neocan and Hefty, but Reknet manages to kill Neocan with his shotgun.
Command station taking damage.
Fade number 2 down. Darkling here, coming up behind the phase gate. He's joined by Chris and CLU. They're going to try to make quick work of this phase. Lincoln phases through, manages to take out Chris there. Ooh, Darkling almost takes out Pirate. And Hefty not taking any chances here. Aliens have assisted from Gen into automation, as well as into production. I think they're trying to do some armor damage on these structures, or at least pull the Marine team away from Mineral. 2D unable to help her teams from inside the hive here. drill site hive has been dropped, however. We've got 4 shotguns on the hive and mineral, and Hefty dancing around, trying to pull shots away from the hive. Not taking much damage. And eggs being spawned. Very good decision. Hefty taking a lot of damage there to Lincoln's shotgun. Hefty almost blackbarred. He's hiding. Hiding near the hive, trying to get that health from the hive regen there. Bonewall goes down. Tootie jumps out, gets killed. But these Marines are starting to drop here. Reinforcements are appearing from Pump. And Hefty finally loses his fade. The hive and mineral processing goes down to shotgun fire.
Under attack.
We've got CLU and the Marine Start here starting to work on the phase gate. These Marines are 3 Marines clearing out mineral right now, with 1 running to drill site. Darkling gonna hope to get off the parasite there. And the GG has been called. Darkling refusing to abandon the hive, however. Gets taken out by Fire King. Flightless Lerks. 2-0 TAWtoise on NS2 Mineral. Very strong shots. Let's take a look at these accuracies. These are good KDRs for the Marine team. Aliens sitting at a pretty constant 3 res nodes, but Marines just overwhelmingly in favor there. And look at this kill graph. Past the 30-second mark, Marines are dominating. Just taking a look at the medpack accuracy here. I'm typically around the 40% mark. I still manage somehow. Most of the time. And it looks like we're switching servers for the next map. I've got a little visitor on my desk here. All right. Now we've got 10 viewers currently. That's a record for my channel. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm sorry if the age restriction has kept you out, or is still keeping you out. I won't know until later. We're currently changing map to NS2 Zombie. NSL Season 7 Division 4. TAWtoise versus Flightless Lerks. Oh, your game files do not match the servers. Try verifying your game cache in Steam, or maybe an update just came out. A couple days ago, after the second patch to the patch was released, I got the same message, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. But I checked in my Steam download section and realized I had to download yet another patch. So I'll see if I can get back in here. And we're in, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like TAWtoise will be playing Marines, leaving Flightless Lerks on the alien team. My frame rate isn't too great on this map from the overhead spectator mode. Currently getting between 80 and 60 frames per second. It feels really, really lurchy though. I'll see if maybe closing Firefox will help that. It seems to have done something. It's raining candy. Oh, and it looks like my game has frozen. With no admins on, we're gonna have to wait a couple minutes before we can get back onto the server as my ghost waits in limbo. I guess in purgatory, you could say. And I'm just gonna keep updating until this little guy here is gone on the bottom. You can't see my mouse on the screen right now, but I'd like to take this opportunity to thank UWE for putting this game together and the CDT for continuing to work on it, as well as all the server hosts. You guys are awesome, and we wouldn't have this game without you. So please keep up the good work. I know you guys get a lot of flack for a lot of stuff where it's undeserved. So again, thank you. To any viewers here who don't play Gathers, I encourage you to go to the ensl.org homepage, get your account created, and sign up for Gathers. 6v6 with comp mod. much fun to be had. I have a feeling that with Subnautica being released eventually, I have no idea when. I still gotta check that game out. Maybe I should stream that a bit. Looks pretty fun. With that being released, that'll be some more publicity for UWE. And it seems as though new players who come to NS2 always say the same thing, and that's that they've never heard of the game. They've never heard of it, which I find hard to believe because it's been on sale on Steam so many times. And it's been on the front page so many times. And when they start playing NS2, they say, holy crap, this game is amazing, you know, I didn't know this existed. Which is a crying shame. Yeah, we have to ensure as a community that their first times playing aren't toxic. Let's put it that way. Player retention has never hurt a game. Game is going live in 10 seconds. TAWtoise versus Flightless Lerks on NS2 Zombie. Flightless Lerks spawning in Pipeworks. A second IP has been dropped. TAWtoise are going to be building this. I feel as though the delayed presence on the field due to power building hurt them in their last Marine round. Aliens going down left and right here. Aqua takes down Neocan in gravity. We've got supply and repair RTs going up for Marines, and we've got a drifter in Oxy waiting for the RT to drop there. Meanwhile, CLU moving into X, where he gets taken out by Caligo and RecNet. And we've got Pirate King moving down into supply here. Caligo versus Hefty in trash ejection. Neocan takes down Ike in gravity. And Hefty's trying to get back to the safety of his teammate here, but he gets ambushed by RecNet. We've got two Skulks rotating into repair. Neocan's going to try to reinforce, but RecNet gets the kill on him. Meanwhile, supply is getting hit, but it looks like Pirate King is going to fall back there, leaving the Marine RT unharmed. These Skulks are doing an excellent job of ambushing after that first engagement. I was a little worried for them, but looks like they're managing to hold their own. Nice pick by Neocan there. Caligo, incredulous. Aqua manages to take out Neocan there. And we've got Chris priming the power and electrical core. Meanwhile, Marines are going to try to move back into repair. Aqua just getting the ambush off on Hefty again. We've got one Skulk rotating from EC into supply. He's going to pull Chris back from EC. We've got CLU rounding the corner here while Ike waits for him. CLU takes him out. These Marines know what to expect now. Chris manages to save the RT in supply. And CLU opting to push Oxy instead of building the RT in gravity here. Caligo ambushes him though. My goodness. Very strong start for aliens. Oh, Darkling takes out Star Cedarus in Oregon, but he's going to be cleaned up by Aqua. And we've got 3 Skulks moving towards the east here. 2 to Grav. Caligo moving through security. And he's going to meet Neocan in Bay. Will avoid the engagement there. And Hefty takes out Ike in gravity. The supply RT has gone down for Marines. RecNet will retreat towards EC from supply. Neocan has moved into Waste, where he takes down Caligo Aliens currently on 4 res nodes. Marines on 2, with 1 going up in supply shortly. Meanwhile, we've got 2 Marines pushing up into Oxy from X with 3 Skulks defending. Aqua is going to rotate into Waste, see if he can take out Neoken there. Supply has gone up for Marines. Ike defends the RT and Oxy. Meanwhile, Chris takes down Aqua and X. Oxy's currently open. And it looks like Waste RT will probably go down. Caligo has lurked. He's moving through Oxy towards security. He's going to take Chris by surprise here. No, not exactly. Chris! My goodness! Takes out Caligo's lurk with his LMG. In security. The perfect flash. Good shooting, Chris. Meanwhile, 2 Marines going down in Grav here, leaving the RT open for harass. For destruction, rather. That's going to go down. Marines currently on 3 res nodes. Aliens are also on 3. Neoken is still in Waste somehow. And we've got Caligo biting the RT down in electrical core while Darkling moves into Organ, starts shooting at the RT there. Neoken getting surrounded in Waste. Reknet finally takes him out. 2 Marines in Organ now, doing work on that RT. Meanwhile, Hefty does not manage to save EC. EC will go down to Caligo's biting there. Marines are still on armor 1 at the 5-minute 20-second mark. Caligo moving into supply. He's going to bite the RT, but he's going to get taken by surprise by Neoken here. Marines doing a good job at RT harass. And we're seeing very few ambushes now by the aliens. Now is when the game quickens. Running intensifies. CLU moving up into Organ here. Finishes off the RT. And we've got a Drifter building a crag in Organ. Oxy is currently shaded and cragged. Very strong crags. It is hard to move on to naturals when they're cragged. Neoken goes down to Pirate King and Aqua in offload. Pirate King is going to try to move into supply, but CLU is there to reinforce. Chris and Hefty are trying to move into Oxy here. Reknet managing to hold them off alone. And Aqua reinforcing from the vent. Aliens manage to clean up X while Pirate King bites the RT in gravity. Marines rebuilding repair with weapons 1 on the way. Meanwhile, aliens have been on 3 shells for a long time. Neoken goes down in gravity. And we've got spawners moving through shipping back into Grav. As Darkling pushes up the right side, he's going to get ambushed by Ike. No, he takes Ike out. Good work, Darkling. Got Caligo betting down the RT, and EC CLU is moving up through offload silently as 2 Marines move into Oxy. They know there's a shade in there. Waiting for the engagement before they start attacking the PvE. We've got a Skulk biting down repair RT. And Hefty and Chris are going to move back into Waste where they're going to find a tunnel and a crag. But these Skulks will clear them out. Both teams holding both sides of the map currently. Both teams on 4 RTs. Armor 2 is going up for Marines. Imagine they're getting ready for fades to pop. Metabolize is almost done researching. We've got Wrecknet, Pirate King, and Aqua fading here. The triple fade again. Fades wasting no time defending Waste as the Marines try to clean up the tunnel in there. And we've got a Hefty building the RT and Gravity. That's going to go up before the Fades can get there. Marines get cleaned out of Gravity while 2 Skulks are in supply biting the RT. CLU wrapping around. Gonna try to shoot them off the RT here. Gets Caligo down, but Ike manages to kill the RT. As well as CLU, leaving base exposed from the left side. Marines are down to 3 RTs. Weapons 1, armor 2, shotguns completing. Marines doing some decent chip damage on these fades. Excellent meds by Tootie, but I question the investment at this point of the game with no shotguns on the field. Might be better just to have those respawn and get back out there with shotties. Marines starting to lose map presence here as Repair and Gravity RTs get bit down. Star Cedarus takes out Repair RT before getting shot down by Neocan's shotgun. Neocan will try to get the surround on Gravity, but Ike is waiting for an ambush. Ike gets the ambush, 1 shotgun down in trash ejection. Meanwhile, we've got 2 Marines in EC facing off against a fade there. His life form's very skittish in Gravity, reluctant to engage these 2 shotguns. But we've got 5 aliens there now. These Marines will go down. The Skulks go down, but the Fades survive. And we've got 2 Marines outside of Oregon. Marines currently on 3 res nodes, aliens on 4 with a 5th one coming up in Baywing. There's also a Hive building in Waste. Marines moving up through the middle of the map, leaving base open from supply. We've got a fade. Aqua missing a lot of swipes here against Neocan. Tootie jumps out of the chair. Aqua forced to retreat. It's going to go through EC, and these Marines have got to try to get Aqua down here. A well-placed scan could do the trick. And a pause has been called by TAWtoise. Apparently DC Darkwing has crashed, so we'll be waiting a few minutes for him to rejoin. Neocan with a huge lead on kills here for the Marine team. Meanwhile, Aqua and Reknet look like they're cleaning up on the alien side. And there's one sexy bastard in the spectator slot there. Shout out to Recon DK, sending me good vibes on Steam. I think thank you, Foxy. I think NS probably won't have any sales anymore, just because the game price has been dropped permanently. I should check the Steam page, but I think it was dropped to about $10 US. Yeah, it's $10.99 Canadian, so it's probably around $8-9 US. But it has gone on sale multiple times. The first time, or when I bought the game, it was originally on sale, and there have been at least 2 sales since then for NS2, and just all over the front page and stuff. But yeah, it seems as though the devs didn't advertise, we'll just say enough, for good market saturation. And I was reading up a couple months ago on some NS1 stats. I never knew about NS1. Oh, game's going live. We're spectating RecNet here. Notice the Marines are parasited. Parasite's very important once shotguns are on the field. You don't want life forms getting ambushed or taken by surprise. Marines going for the phase gate and gravity currently. And we've got 1 in supply, so they're covered from the left side. Aliens are currently sitting on 5 res nodes, though. That's excessive. We've got a Skulk coming down EC towards supply. 1 Marine defending the RT there. We've also got Darkling. Nice, catches Kaligo's ambush there. Pirate King missing a couple swipes. Darkling has to reload here. Oh my goodness, Pirate King very low. Excellent work, Darkling. And we've got an Onos on the field. We've got Ike, Ike and Waste. Marines are still on weapons 1. Sadly ineffective against Onos. They're gonna have to save up and try to get another upgrade down here. Meanwhile, Shift Hive has been completed and 3 spurs are already down. Charge is also researched for Ike. And aliens are going to push Darkling out of repair. Will they push base? Marines are kind of out of position here. Pirate King is going to move into Marine Start. He's going to get this spawner down. While the Onos has retreated towards Waste. Tootie jumps out of the chair and assists Darkling in pushing Pirate King out of Marine Start. Meanwhile, we've got a Marine back in gravity, ready to phase back if anything happens. Tootie jumping back into the chair just at the last second as the aliens enter their base with a good beacon there. And it doesn't look like Marines will be able to afford weapons 2 anytime soon. Meanwhile, Advancement Tab and Leap are going up for aliens. Flightless Lerks in a very strong position again here. Umbra has started as well. And Marines will lose the RT in security, or in supply rather. Oh, Caligo loses his lurk to CLU. We've got 3 aliens in Marine start here. Marines will get cleaned out, but we've got spawners as well as people phasing back. And Chris falling back to gravity from X, where he gets taken down by Ike's Ons and Rex Fade. Caligo adding some color commentary there. Aliens have assisted into repair and supply. And we've got a lone Marine moving into supply. He's going to realize that the infestation is spread there. Meanwhile, Hefty alone in X, covering the Oxy's flank, but he's going to get taken out by Wreck. Aqua moves in for another kill, as is Starseeders, and the Marine presence has been eliminated from Oxy. Meanwhile, Caligo biting down the RT in gravity. Marines will not be able to save that, which will put them on 1 RT. And Marines just about out of personal res here. Ooh, Ike missing some gores there. Forced to retreat towards Grav. Confident Marines are an excellent deterrent. Meanwhile, Darkling dances with Fades. And the aliens are going to prevent the phase gate from going up in skylights. Chris hiding underneath shipping there. He looks like he's trying to get an ambush on an alien. But I don't know how effective that's going to be at this point in the game. Meanwhile, the 3 Fades are moving into Marine start from behind. And they're going to clean up the respawners here. Pyrokin getting pretty low though. Neoken showing off his high accuracy once again. Pyrokin staying in. I know he's afraid though. I know that feeling. Darkling's going to fall back from repairs, but to no avail, as Tootie calls GG, and the Marines give the round to the aliens. Or rather, the aliens take the round from the Marines.
Command station under attack.
Putting Flightless Lerks at 3-0 against TAWtoise. Yeah, I'm just looking at the shell timing here. The last shell went up at 4 minutes. I know when I'm coming, I always try to get the shells up first thing of the game, because those shells will keep your skulks alive with regen or with carapace. But you need those skulks on the field to parasite Marines and take out the res behind them. And once again, the Marine team opted to stay in base and power build the arms lab, which costs them that early map presence, which I think is pretty deadly. They might want to revisit that strategy, or review it rather. And I know the reasoning is it's stronger to have those 3 Marines move out onto the field together, but allowing skulks to get into position for ambushes is very costly. That early game snowballs into the late game. Let's have a look at these accuracies. We've got Neoken with 31%. Very impressive. Very impressive. We've got 31, 25, 25, 25. I'm rounding up here. 23. Very good accuracies here. But RecNet, 19 kills, 5 deaths. Flightless Lerks have readied. Again, Armor 1 starting at 3 minutes. Or finishing, I guess. Yeah, this res graph. Allowing aliens to get to 4 RTs and stay there is very bad for Marines. And Marines put up a good fight, but you can see the res graph dipping towards the end there. Kill graph tells another story, though. The Marines were pretty strong. Those accuracies paid off, but late game they just couldn't keep up with all the alien upgrades. And the loss of phase gates and such. So 1-0 for Flightless Lerks on NS2 Zombie versus TAWtoise. Or as I call him, TAWtoise. Okay, I'm going to answer some questions regarding the live stream right now. I have an i5 750, which is a first gen i5. But OBS allows you to stream using NVIDIA's NVENC. Your two options for streaming are X264, which is pretty CPU dependent, and NVIDIA's NVENC. And I recently bought a 980 Ti. So my GPU is much stronger than my CPU. So there's that. I'm also streaming at 9001 kilobits per second, 1080p, 60 FPS, and this is the result you get. In motion scenes, it's not amazing. Once my new Mobo and CPU arrive, I will switch to X264, and you should see a clearer picture from first person view. Here we got 2 skulks going down in the vent at repair. RecNet knew that was coming. That's just good game sense there. Meanwhile, supply has gone up and repair is being built. Mines have been researched and aliens are on Crag Hive. Hefty getting my goodness, 2 kills in repair. And they're going to munch down that RT. They're not going to waste any time. Meanwhile, we've got Pirate King moving up into Oregon. He's parasited. Right now, the alien team could theoretically just ignore him. RecNet taking down Neoken. In shipping, we've got 2 skulks mucking about in gravity. Ike, my goodness. Chris takes down Ike in Oregon, but just barely. Baywing has gone up for aliens. They have not assisted to Oxy yet, surprisingly. They have nobody in the hive. That explains it. Chris gets a parasite off on the Pirate King in supply, and he's going to fall back through offload towards gravity. And meanwhile, these skulks are just clearing this right side constantly. Three shells are up for aliens. I like that timing. Early shells, always good. Marines currently on 4 res nodes. Repair will go down though. Grav might go up. Aliens on 2 res nodes, but they've got their upgrades. All they have to do now is get some map presence, and then they can worry about RTs. CLU clearing out Oxy there. Gets a good jump on Caligo. Good pack play by the aliens in X. Chris gets the parasite off on Ike in Gravity. And it looks like the Skulks are going to be rotating to Pipe. They're going to be clearing out Pipe, making sure nobody's in there so the Gorge can move in and drop his tunnel. Possibly in Organ. Possibly in Pipe, depending on how confident the alien team is. Aqua here. Trying to hold his ground in Skylights. Takes out CLU. But Neokin comes in for a couple bites, gets him down. The left side is completely open. And aliens now have a tunnel to Organ. So they can clear EC and supply at will almost. They're going to encounter a little resistance on the west side. But they realize they've got to save Oxy. There's a lot of cysts in there. It's a decent amount of res spent on those cysts. Chris has lurked. And the aliens will clear out Oxy, leaving one Marine in Skylights moving towards Organ. Weapons 1 has completed for Marines. They're on Armor 1, Weapons 1, with Mines researched at 4 minutes and 15 seconds. At 4:20, and aliens on 3 res nodes with 3 shells, and the tunnel to Organ. Caligo gets stomped. No, he didn't get stomped. He did a good job there. Caligo gets killed in Skylights. Scan goes down in Organ. They will realize the tunnel is there, although they might have already heard it. And the Pirate King is attempting to move into X, but Chris comes in from behind with his Lerks, gets a couple bites, and Neokin finishes the job on the Pirate King. Meanwhile, Hefty has moved down into offload, and he goes down. This might cost the aliens here. Ike and Aqua moving into Organ now. Chris and Neokin reinforcing from X, going into the vent. CLU very low, getting regen by that Crag. And aliens will clear out Organ. Oxy still not dropped for aliens, and Pipe still not sisted. I think that's a missed opportunity here. But we do have Skulks moving onto the west side of the map. They're going to start biting down the res nodes there. Neokin getting a nice kill on Caligo in security. Very well done. Got Ike and Aqua moving to the left side of the map. Ike's going to try to take down Hefty here and supply. The RT has gone down for Marines in EC, and we've got 2 Skulks rotating through Skylights as Rek moves up. Oh, looks like he's taking his time here. He's being very quiet. And Gravity gets parasited by CLU from the Gravity vent. Reknet and Caligo will move up very cautiously into X. Darkling now. Trying to spit down Caligo. The Drifter goes down. And that whip placement isn't the best. Oh, forget that. That's pretty good whip placement right there. I was going to say it's easy for the Marines to move past that, but not with a room full of aliens. Meanwhile, Gravity RT will go down for Marines, putting them on 4 RTs. Weapons 2 has completed. Phase Tech is researched. And it looks like Marines are going to try to get a phase gate in Skylights here. Oh, Chris Blackbard, or almost, in Skylights. Ike and Aqua proving to be very dangerous with these shotguns. Ike almost goes down to Skulks and Skylights. CLU gets a kill on Reknet there. Well done. And Ike's going to move in for the recycle on the shotgun. Very hard to get this RT up here, or this phase gate, while this Crag is here with the tunnel. That's very easy to reinforce for aliens, and they can also always just run around them and go by res. I feel as though aliens might want to invest in Bile Bomb here. Biomass 3 coming up, and Darkling is very exposed here. Gotta be careful as he might get surrounded. Chris moving in for a couple bites, gets them off on Ike. He's trying to get back in the vent. Takes him a lot of damage from Caligo there, but manages to escape. And Darkling Darkling overextending with his Gorge. He goes down to Reknet's shotgun. And the Marines are getting ready to push with the obs going up, as well as a Robo Factory. I was not expecting that, but they might want to just arc that out instead of moving in on foot. There is no hive and pipe, so I think this this Robo here is probably not needed. But if Marines want to play it really safe right now, they're sitting on a lot of res. If they can hold the map, they will tech up very fast. Got two shotguns moving into Oxy here. And this whip AI being derpy. Very derpy indeed. We've got two Skulks in Gravity. Taking this chance to circle around the Marines here. Chris maintaining good distance to Ike. And Darkling moves in from behind, gets the ambush on Ike. And this phase gate has been surrounded. While there are 3 Marines in Oxy, they're going to get another gate up there. And we've got 2 arcs hitting the tunnel in Oregon. And it looks like aliens are splitting DPS here. I think maybe the obs would have been an even better target, having lower health and armor than the arcs. Although the arcs being deployed lose their armor temporarily. Marines moving out from Oxy into Pipe. They're currently desisting while the aliens are trying to figure out what exactly they're going to do about this Marine problem. That tunnel has to be safeguarded as Caligo moves in. Yeah, Chris falling back to the tunnel, realizing what's going on here. Meanwhile, we've got a couple Skulks trying to surround the gate in Oxy. But Pirate King is there defending with a shotgun. Chris getting pretty low there. He's going to hide out in the vent between Skylights and Pipe. Regen for a bit. He's going to try to save this tunnel, but there's not much he can do. Nope, he's retreating towards Oxy, and the Marines, or the aliens, surround the gate again. My goodness, Pirate King phases through, but gets destroyed immediately. Armor 2 almost complete for Marines here, about 50%. And we've got 3 LMGs in Oregon. I don't know if that RT is savable. I suppose if they cleared the Marines out and insisted it immediately. Nope, not anymore. 13% is the cutoff. Under 13% you cannot save an RT with Infestation. Darkling working on the RT in Gravity. And he's going to rotate. No, he won't. Chris engaging just a little too early in Oregon. Waiting for Neokin to back him up with his fade. Armor 2 has completed for the Marines, and Bile Bomb is up for the aliens at 11 minutes. Marines sitting on 6 res nodes with 1 more coming up. Aliens are on 1 res node. And again, Flightless Lerks proving themselves to be formidable enemies. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the stream, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Much appreciated. Alright, so we've got 2 fades and a lurk. Falling back from Pipe as Infestation moves into Pipe. No choice there, though. Against that many shotguns and Marines, it's always better to retreat. It looks like aliens are going to start biting down the RT and repair. Scan going down on them. This phase gate placement is wonky. It's served its purpose, but I don't know. I find it's hard for phase gate and Gravity getting surrounded again. When will they learn? We've got the advanced armory almost done researching for Marines here. But they keep having to invest res into phase gates. As I was saying, this phase gate doesn't allow you to really reinforce anything rapidly except for Organ and Pipe and maybe EC. But to get to Oxy from there, you have to run all the way around here or go through here. It's a very long route either way. Ooh, these Fades have to play safe here. Neoken getting pretty low. Retreating to the hive. CLU is going to take the Q. Join his alien buddies. Meanwhile, Baywing is going up with a Drifter. And another phase gate going up in Oxy. But Hefty has to get to the left side of the map and start biting down the RTs in EC and Supply. And he's going to go through the organ vent here. Meanwhile, we've got a large engagement in Oxy. Ooh, CLU getting stuck there. Very low energy as well. He's going to make it, though, back to the hive. Neoken reinforcing. Takes out Reknet. One shotgun down. Ike, meanwhile, phases through. He's going to start working on the RT there. Aliens down to 2 RTs. Chris is biting down RTs with his Lurk in EC. He's going to scout out a bit, see if he can get the gate down in Oregon. Nope, he's going to reinforce Oxy. Aliens are calling for a crush on Oxy. They're going to try to get this gate again. CLU very low. He's got to get out of there. You never know what's going to pop out of that phase gate. Chris takes a large meat shot. He's going to fall back towards pipe. And Marines successfully defend the phase gate in Oxy. Chris returns to electrical core to bite down the RT there. And Marines are getting pretty brazen here. Sitting on 6 RTs, there's nothing from stopping them from moving on into the hive and waste. CLU taking a lot of damage, and he goes down to Reknet and Aqua's shotguns. We got some BM here. The Marines taunting. Meanwhile, Darkling and Repair biting down the RT. And we've got a beacon forced. Is that forced or was that timed? Not sure what happened there. Oh, GLs are up. None on the field, though. Perhaps some miscommunication on the Marine team, but we've got aliens moving into the Marine start now. Ooh, well-placed mine on the phase gate. Takes out Hefty's Skulk. I think those Skulks should have retreated and gone to bite Rez. But at this point, I think the aliens are up against the ropes. Prototype lab is up. Ooh, Neoken Blackbird and Neoken goes down to Reknet and Aqua shotguns. Devastating. Currently spectating Aqua here. Oh, he gets taken out by Chris. What an ambush. We got Darkling stuck in a bone wall. That actually saves him from GL, I think. Marines grouping up for another push on the hive. They're getting split because of Skulks and Lurks on the gate behind them in Oxy. Look at those clogs. Very good clog placement. Although that GL can get around that, hit the RT. And we've got a couple of shells exposed here. Those are going to go down real fast against a grenade launcher and a shotgun. Currently nothing stopping these Marines from killing this hive. So the aliens forced a beacon. I spoke too soon. It was very quiet in that hive. I suspected something was up. Another beacon, and now these aliens are rushing towards this gate. I'm going to try to get an ambush in coolant here. And it looks like aliens have sisted all the way into EC, and they're also capping gravity. These aliens holding on for dear life. Chris gets vaporized by Aqua. And the waste hive will go down. Flightless Lerks. 4 O's TAWtoise. Excellent games. Let's take a look at this. These accuracies here. 29, 24, 20. Decent. Well done, Rec. Aqua, good job. Caligo, you hang in there, buddy. And we've got Ike and Pyre King struggling there at 17 and 13%. You guys did good teamwork. Excellent job, Marines. Neocan, look at that accuracy. Very well done. Chris, I think, is the unsung hero here. He's only died 3 times, which is impressive. Neocan dominating in kills, though. 18 kills against these Marines. With that accuracy, though. Yeah, get to expect that. So, 3 shells down at 2 minutes and 13 seconds, which I think is very important. But I think what killed aliens there was a lack of a second hive. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to add me on Steam. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to join gathers anytime. ensl.org. And feel free to tell your friends about NS2. Let's get this community going again. If you have any recommendations for the stream, for my casting in general, you let me know. Don't be shy. Just make sure your criticism is constructive. And thank you in advance. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.